Alright, what's up with the YouTube fam, man? I'm back again with another video. So listen, man, I got something short and brief and quick for us today. But, you know, it's a good storyline, but the situation is very tragic and it's a sad situation. I also want to say RIP to Dyon Dominick. I think that's how you pronounce his name. And yeah, man, let's go ahead and get into the situation right here at hand. So basically, long story short, it was a situation where someone took, all of this is allegedly, so I'm just letting y'all know that ahead of time. But yeah, man, someone took $300 to take a life. Now, you know, it's a lot of speculations on why it took place or what happened and things like that. But me personally, man, I don't give a damn what the situation was or the circumstances. It shouldn't have happened. But basically, you know, they were saying that this guy took this other guy's life because of a drug dealer telling him to take this guy's life, which is crazy in my opinion. And you know what's so crazy about the whole situation? The dealer didn't even get charged, man. They didn't have enough to charge him, which is crazy in my opinion. But yeah, man, you know, him and his co-defendant, what was her name again? Patricia Jones. Yes, him and Patricia Jones was riding around looking for drugs. They ran across a drug dealer. The drug dealer told him to do this, and he did that, you know. And I feel like that, you know, it's a situation where I don't have no sympathy for the person who took the life. You know, they saying he was because he was on drugs and stuff like that. Man, look, if he didn't have any type of mental issues beforehand, I just can't sympathize for him, which I know he don't need my sympathy. You know, I just feel sorry for his family for having to lose him to the system. But hey, he chose to make the choices that he made, and he got to deal with the consequences of his actions. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I got a little video about the whole situation, just basically giving updates and details about certain things. He did shoot the boy. I think it was like, I would say, I can't say it was 9 times, but I know he did shoot 9 times. And what's so really, really crazy about it, man, the young guy was 21 years old, man. Just starting to live. You know what I'm saying? Man, people be losing their life so fast and so early, bro. They don't even get to experience the beautiful life that they could possibly have because of somebody else's negligence. It's just sad and pitiful, bro. People so heartless these days, they don't give a damn about human life. The lack of compassion is so baffling to me. But hey, let's go ahead and get into the video. I'm gonna chop it up with y'all during the video here and there. But yeah, man, let me know your thoughts and opinions about this situation. And if you made it this far into the video, hit the like button for me, man. That's all I ask you to do. But let's get into it.
Coming down hard on Dyon McCants. He was convicted of murder in April. Judge Charles Graddick calling this, quote, a cold killing, unquote, before handing down a life sentence. Fox News' Brendan Kirby now joining us live from Metro with more. And Brendan, McCants apologized to the family in court today, right?
Nobody want to hear that.
Yeah, he did, Byron. He turned directly to the victim's family and said he was sorry for that shooting at a hair salon back in 2020, but the prosecutor was unmoved. He said that he would have asked for an even harsher sentence if he could have. Dyon McCants didn't have any felony convictions when he opened fire on St. Stephen's Road on July 3rd, 2020. But that didn't stop Judge Charles Graddick from imposing the maximum punishment allowed by law. Testimony revealed McCants and his co-defendant, Patricia Jones, went to a gas station looking for drugs. Assistant District Attorney Michael McMakin said in court that a drug dealer asked McCants to kill a man who he said owed him money. McCants, the prosecutor said, took less than 2 minutes to consider the offer before going across the street to the Flawless 2 hair salon. McMakin said McCants fired 9 times, hitting 21-year-old D'Angelo Nisby Jr. once, killing him. Mobile County District Attorney Keith Blackwood says prosecutors didn't have enough evidence to charge the drug dealer, but he says he's happy McCants has been held accountable.
So look, it don't make no sense to me how you can't charge somebody with y'all actually implement him into this case. You know what I'm saying? To even mention him and give motive, why is that not enough? You know, now the young guy who allegedly owed someone some money, hey, you know, that will come with the streets, and yeah, that's true enough, but it just feel crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying, for a situation to go that far. Now, I'm not for sure if he's not being charged. I didn't get too deep into it, but I am going to try to get into it to find a little bit more details about it. But from what I seen, it wasn't too much about it. But I feel like that they're not taking it seriously because they don't have bona fide facts. Everything was word of mouth. You know what I'm saying? So basically, you know, the guy by the name of McCants, he could have just basically said that he told me to do this and that's why I did it, and then they can just go off of that, but they really don't have bona fide evidence. So, you know, I'm just thinking a little bit more clearly now. But if that's the case, it's trash, it's lame, and it's out of line in my opinion for him to actually go tell somebody to do that for damn $300, bro. And the dude actually wasn't even in the right mind state, allegedly, to go and do this. This is crazy, man. But hey, let's get back into it.
open, very public place. There was a salon there. There were people inside the salon. There were vehicles with people inside vehicles nearby.
Crazy.
Certainly a very dangerous situation. We're glad that the jury unanimously found the defendant guilty on this and that Judge Graddick sentenced him to the maximum.
McCants apologized to Nisby's family and said that his mother, who asked Judge Graddick for mercy. But the victim's uncle reminded the judge that his sister's son isn't coming back. Defense attorney Willie Huntley says McCants will appeal. He says drugs influenced his client's actions, and he took issue with the judge's characterization of the shooting as cold-blooded.
I think that may have been a little bit of an overstatement. I think that the prevailing factor involved was drugs and narcotics, and I think that is seeping into the society that we have, and that was the overwhelming element in this whole case.
Because McCants didn't have a prior felony conviction on his record, he'll have a chance at early release. He'll have to serve at least 15 years before his first parole eligibility date. His co-defendant, meanwhile, earlier pleaded guilty to hindering prosecution and testified against him. Reporting live from Mobile County Metro Jail, Brendan Kirby, Fox 10 News.
Now, if you missed that, I'm going to run it back one more time so you can actually hear what his lawyer said. The prevailing factor of this whole situation is a young black male lost his life due to someone else's negligence. It wasn't his fault that he was on drugs during this situation. It wasn't his fault that this dude was crazy as hell. Now, it could be his fault that he owed someone some money, but I'm not saying that that's his fault that he actually lost his life. It was just a contributing factor to the situation, allegedly. But yeah, man, I'm glad his uncle stood up and said what he had to say, because they're just out of line and just crazy, in my opinion, for a lawyer to be saying some weirdo shit like that. But I'm gonna let y'all hear him one more time, because this fucker here crazy. Even though I know he got a job to do, it's just crazy that he even worded it like this and said that was just basically outrageous, that it was a cold-blooded situation. Let's get back into it.
As cold-blooded.
I think that may have been a little bit of an overstatement. I think that the prevailing factor involved was drugs and narcotics, and I think that is seeping into the society that we have, and that was the overwhelming element in this whole case.
Because McCants didn't have a prior felony conviction on his record, he'll have a chance at early release. He'll have to serve at least 15 years before his first parole eligibility date. His co-defendant, meanwhile, earlier pleaded guilty to hindering prosecution and testified against him. Reporting live from Mobile County Metro Jail, Brendan Kirby, Fox 10 News.
Now, the situation is crazy all the way around. I know a lot of y'all feel me when I say what I say in this video. Man, it's just crazy, bro. This is just a whole bunch of BS for nothing. Everybody should have been their ass at home on somebody's job doing something. And I'm not talking about the person who lost their life. I'm talking about the drug dealer and these crazy fools that was out there. But he did have somebody to testify against him, so they really sealed the deal. But I feel like that they're not going to let him out, man. As long as he got family members going to the parole hearings or the probation hearings and things like that, they're not gonna let they do that, bro. A mother lost their child, an uncle lost their nephew. You know how this shit go, man. People ain't going for that, bro. And a lot of situations go further these days, because when you get out of jail, they be ready to take your life. You know what I'm saying? He can get out of jail and people don't give a damn. Once you take someone's family member's life for nothing, now I can understand if it was kind of justified, which this wasn't at all. But yeah, man, people don't be playing about their family. They'll go ahead and take a charge just to get you out the way. So yeah, man, you got to think about everything that you do before you do it. Make sure that you analyze every situation to this fullest extent before you make a move. I don't give a damn if you plan on doing drugs, don't do them. If you ain't got nothing that's controlled, that you really know what the hell is going on, stay away from it, bro. Go ahead and just keep on living your life the right way, man. Try to fight addiction. I know it's harder than, what I'm saying. It's easier said than done, basically what I'm trying to say. So yeah, man, I'm not trying to look down on nobody and say certain things, but hey, we all got our vices, and I feel like that we need to fight against them so we can have a better quality life. But overall, man, that's all I gotta say about the situation. I want to know what y'all feel about everything in the comment section. If you made it to the end of this video, I really do appreciate y'all, and I will holler at y'all later on another video. And yeah, man, I appreciate all y'all for rocking with me, man. I will holler at y'all later though. All right.